Two new promos are dropping tomorrow, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at all the new sneak peeks that we got for both of them. Okay, so all of these screenshots are from EA's live stream on Twitch. The link to that will be in the description down below. You can go check out their streams. But as you can see, we'll start off looking at this new Ides of March promo over here. It is going to be a live today promo, and you're going to get these guys over here. There's a 90 overall Jason Kidd, a 92 overall, a 93 overall, a 95 overall, and your Grandmaster 97 overall Ben Wallace, who is looking very nice. He is a playstyle select card, and he is giving out that gold defensive boost, which is pretty nice. Both the Grandmasters of both of the promos that we're getting tomorrow do have some sort of boost, which is very nice to see. As you can see, it says play the Ides of March events on the live today map to earn E2 tokens and 76 to 85 overall players, and trade them in for Ides of March players in the set. Visit the store for more supplies and for store exclusive players. So we are going to get some extra store exclusive players. It is a live today promo, so you guys should be familiar with that one. But basically what you'd have is in the live today section, there would be 5 events. You'd play through them, and each one of them will give you an E2 token plus an extra 76 to 85 overall player. There would also be a VIP event pass event, which you can unlock by purchasing that in the store for real money, and then you will be getting those tokens, putting them into the sets, which we'll take a look at in a little bit, and then you will be getting your masters. Now there is an extra jersey with this promo, and again we'll go on to that later on in the video, but let's take a look at some of the stats real quick. If you want to take a more in-depth look at some of these stats, you can by all means pause the video at any point. But you can see Ben Wallace over here. He is a playstyle select center card, and of course giving out that gold defensive boost. He's looking all right on the stats. He's got 98 dunking, a 93 layup, a 100 scoring with contact, 91 3-point shot, a 94 mid-range shot, 91 offensive and defensive rebounding, which is looking pretty nice over there. And then on the defensive end, looking very nice in the high 80s, low 90s on the left hand side, and a 98 block. That is just absolutely crazy. Hopefully he's going to be good, and not only with that crazy block, but also for a center card, having such high shooting stats with a mid-range shot at 94 and a 3-point shot at a 91. That is going to be very nice to see going into some gameplay with him. So if you're pay to win and you want to try and get him, he's probably looking like a very nice master card to be able to get, and he is a center card, so maybe that's going to help your team out in that position over there. Then taking a look at this Ray Allen card over here, he is 95 overall and a strategic shooting guard over here. He's got a 97 3-point shot, which is very nice, a 91 mid-range shot, 85 dunking, 85 layup, and an 84 shot off the dribble. And then on the defensive end, he's got a 74 block, a 78 steal. Playmaking side isn't too good, but you're mainly looking at that 3-point stat with any Ray Allen card at that 97, which is pretty nice over there. And then going on to 93 overall Dwight Howard. Again, he is a strategic player, and he's at that center position. But as you can see, he's got 94 dunking, 94 layup. He's got an 80 mid-range shot, which is pretty good for a center card, 90 block, and 89 steal. And on the defensive end, most of those stats in the low 90s. He's looking like a very nice, well-rounded card, and especially at that center position, he's got some good stats for a center card. But then going on to your actual jersey, so this is going to be an extra achievement, as it were, and all you have to do to get this jersey is simply play through and get yourself one of the Ides of March players, and you will be able to get yourself this jersey over here, giving out a gold shooting boost. Now we do seem to get pretty much every single time we get a live today promo or any promo that does actually have a special jersey in the achievements, it seems to always be one that's giving out a gold shooting boost. I have no idea why that is. But then taking a look quickly at some of the sets, so as you can see, 20 of the E2 tokens plus 10 81 to 85 overall players, and then 20 76 to 80 overall players gets yourself a 90 overall Jason Kidd. And with each sort of up in overall is going to mean more of these E2 tokens and higher overall and more players over there. So 2 86 to 94 overall players, 8 81 to 85 overall players, and 16 76 to 80 overall players, and 40 of those E2 tokens get yourself that 92 overall Carlos Boozer. And then going up to 93 overall, 50 tokens, 4 86 to 94 overall players, 10 81 to 85 overall players, and 18 76 to 80 overall players gets yourself that Dwight Howard. 95 overall is going to need 60 of the E2 tokens, 8 85 plus overall players, 12 80 to 84 overall players, and 20 75 to 79 overall players. And then finally your Grandmaster 97 overall Ben Wallace. You're going to need 4 of the Julian Star tokens, which you can actually get from getting the other Masters previously. So this is why this card is basically a pay to win card, in that you're going to need to do the other ones, which is practically impossible normally spent unless you got a ton of cash lying around. And then you're also going to need 40 E2 tokens, 15 86 to 94 overall players, 20 81 to 85 overall players, and 25 76 to 80 overall players. There is also this extra exchange, so any 2 79 to 85 overall players does actually get yourself an extra E2 token. This one will probably have a cooldown, but it is repeatable and it is probably necessary if you want to try and get as far as you can with this promo. So maybe you stock up on some of the cards before looking at the auction house before it actually drops tomorrow, so you can get a little bit of a head start with some of these sets over here. On a quick side note, as you can see, we will get some new 97 overall St. Patrick's Day Grandmasters, and these aren't dropping tomorrow, they're dropping later on throughout the whole promo. You got some very nice cards over here. You got Bob Cousy, probably the best one boost wise, giving out that gold athleticism boost, which is probably the best boost you can have in the game because it boosts the most amount of stats. So maybe he's going to change how you grind this promo, although you probably won't get a 97 overall no money spent unless you win a giveaway win, or you get extremely lucky with the tokens you're getting. There's a 97 Jaylen Brown, which you can always see in the actual sort of event, and then you also get a 97 Havlicek, 97 Bird, and a 97 Parrish. The Havlicek and the Parrish both giving out gold rebounding boost, and that Larry Bird over here giving out a gold shooting boost at that power forward position. All of these guys I'm guessing will be playstyle select, so it doesn't really matter what playstyle they're in now. I'm guessing they will be playstyle select, but that is just a quick side note on that. But then going on to our second promo that is dropping tomorrow, and that is called Festival of Colors. Now don't worry, these aren't going to be your Grandmasters with this promo. We're not going to end off with a 93 overall player. These are the lower overall versions of the main masters, which over here you got a bunch of 95 overall masters, and you can get one completely free, which is going to be pretty nice to go through and go ahead and get. And then you've also got a 97 overall Grandmaster in that Clark. He's a power forward and he's playstyle select, and again he's got a boost on him, giving out that court general boost, which is very nice to see. It is an achievements based promo. I think a lot of people, including myself, do actually kind of like these achievements based promos based off of other ones, and the stats are looking okay. We'll take a look at them later. All of these guys are giving out elite XP boosts over here, which is pretty nice. But taking a look at the Grandmaster's stats, and he's giving out that gold court general boost. You can see he's got an 85 dunking, a 92 layup, a 92 agility, 82 speed, a 66 3-point shot, a 77 mid-range shot. His stats are a bit all over the place over here. There's a couple of 90 stats over there, but they're not really in main categories except for on the defensive end, where most of those are in the 90s on the left hand side. And then you've also got a 94 block, so he's very good on the defensive end, not too good on the offensive end. And again, on the offensive end, he has got some pretty random stats popping out in the 90s over there. And then on the playmaking side, he is looking pretty decent. Then we'll take a look at some of the 95 overall Masters stats. So you can see Hassan Whiteside is a finesse center, giving out that XP boost. He's got a 91 dunking, 87 layup, and 93 offensive and defensive rebounding. That is better than both the other two centers in the Ides of March promo, which is pretty good. And at a center position, you're looking to get the boards really easily. He's got an 83 mid-range shot, which is pretty good for a center card as well. And on the defensive end, he's looking pretty good as well. Most of those stats in the 90s, couple of them in the high 80s, and in 96 block and an 88 steal. He's probably one of the cards to maybe go for with this promo, and especially at that center position, even though we're getting quite a couple of cards at that center position now, he's looking like he's very good on the stats end. But then you've got Dejonte Murray over here, 95 overall strategic point guard. He's got an 80 dunking, a 95 layup, a 90 speed, 91 mid-range shot, 91 3-point shot. On the defensive end, not too good, but he is a point guard. He's got a 90 block, which is pretty good over there, and an 89 steal. And on the playmaking side, he's looking very good, ending off with that 97 court vision over there. So he's looking like a decent card, good on the playmaking side, decent on the shooting stats. Nothing too major over there. I think there's other cards that are slightly better than him, although their overall is pretty solid with that 95 overall. Though maybe you're trying to get Bob Cousy, so it's going to be a toss-up between them two. Then you've got Domantas Sabonis over here. He is a finesse power forward. He's got a 90 dunking, a 97 layup, a 90 mid-range shot, an 82 3-point shot, and a 91 strength. Looking pretty decent. Again, more spread out on the stats front. He's got a 94 offensive post strength. All of those defensive stats are in the sort of mid-90s, high 80s over there. And he's got an 84 block and a 69 steal over there. Playmaking side, not too good, but you're looking at those defensive stats with a power forward mainly. Then you got Hernan Gomez over here. He is a power center. And then you can see his stats. He's got a 90 offensive rebounding, a 91 defensive rebounding, 91 block, 87 layup, and an 83 mid-range shot. Then on the defensive end, again, looking very solid. Most of those stats in the high 80s, low 90s, and a 91 block to end those stats off over there. And then you've got Derek White. He is a strategic shooting guard, and he's got a 92 dunking, an 87 layup, 93 3-point shot, 93 mid-range shot as well, which is looking all right. Nothing too special though on the shooting stats. And then he's got an 83 block and a 72 steal. Playmaking side looking pretty nice as well, 94 passing accuracy. But to get these guys, all you need to do is collect 5 of these color bomb tokens. and that will get yourself a 95 select pack, which you can do completely no money spent. We'll take a look later on how you can actually get those, but as you can see, there's also some extra sort of exchange sets. So any of the lower overall versions of the players gets yourself another 95 select pack, and then all 5 of the 95 overall players gets yourself that 97 select pack to get yourself that Grandmaster in this promo. There's also an exchange set, so any 2 of the lower overall players gets yourself 1 color bomb token. That is repeatable, and you'll probably only get these below overall players if you actually buy them in the store with cash and do some player packs here and there. There is always a claim offer that is occurring just on the very first day of the promo, so tomorrow. But to get these color bomb tokens completely free, you can see you got your usual achievements: collect 5 St. Patrick's Day players, spend 5,000 monthly master emblems, win 5 full seasons games, though normally it's 5 quarters, win 10 showdown matches, win 20 live today events, and that is all your free to play ones. And then you've also got your cash ones, so 5,000 cash, 7,500 cash, 10,000 cash, and 12,500 cash. The last one there giving you 2 color bomb tokens. So yeah, those are all the sneak peeks that we got for the 2 new promos dropping tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as to what you think of them. Which masters do you think you're probably going to go for at the moment? As I said, all of this stuff is dropping tomorrow, and if you want to know exactly how you can get the new St. Patrick's Day masters and prepare for these 97 overall masters, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner where I went through all the tips and tricks you need to be able to get these masters super quickly. Go check out that video, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.